are you all doing? Welcome to LA Aggrey's channel. Today's episode, I'm taking you right to another village called Adanwomase in the Ashanti region. It's another form of boyiri, a place where Kente is being weaved. So let's do this together. Follow me and let's explore. Adanwomase, just as a typical town, has a population of a little over 1,000 indigents.
Give you a very brief history about the Kente cloth. You heard about Kente. Kente is more than just a cloth. It is not a piece of fabric by which Ghanaians can be easily and distinctively identify international conferences. As I'm speaking, it's no more a race there for the king, as it was in the previous years. So the question now is, what is Kente? What does it mean? Kente is a visual representation of history, philosophy, ethics and said values, the powerful cultural symbol and a source of pride both for Ghanaians and the African diaspora. So the cloth chronicles the local history, which reflects the cultural value of the people, portrays our culture. For example, if you want to carry a message without writing it or open your mouth, you can do so by using the Kente designs. Every design has a name and also a significant meaning. Let me use this one as an example.
Okay.
I'm talking about this one.
Okay.
This design means the road to success is not a smooth way, but it is a rough road filled with obstacles, which can be surmounted only through constant toil. So to succeed in life is not always in a straight line. You have to struggle before you can succeed. I have another one here that I would like to show you. We call it that is, if you are richer than your fellow man, he envies you. Yeah. So to cut in short, all the design that you see here has names and meaning. Yeah. Now, the question is, how do we get the names and the designs of the Kente cloth? Kente designs and names are derived from philosophical concepts, oral literature, individual achievement, historical event, proverbs, human code of conduct, and some attributes of plant and animal life. That is how we get the names and also the designs. So it's not just a mere cloth, it portrays our culture. Sometimes it's very controversial. I would like to give what I know about the Kente cloth. You see, the Ashantis were warlike people in those days. And whenever they are going to war, they make consultation from the shrines. But now, Ashanti conquered almost all parts of the Ghana, even to the coastal area. Had it not been the Europeans, Ashanti would have overcome everybody in Ghana. Yeah. So there was a war at Bontuku. There's a place called Bontuku. Okay. So they saw a very beautiful cloth over there. You see, one thing is, nobody can claim ownership of weaving. Okay. Because weaving has been with mankind quite a long time. If you look at the Bible, I'm not a preacher, 1 Samuel chapter 17, it talks about David and Goliath fight. If you read that story, the author said Goliath's spear was as heavy as a weaver's loom. Here he mentioned a loom. That means people have been weaving long years. And if you look at Ecclesiastic, there's a quotation there, Onipan kwanati se oyunufo kukruwa. That is, our lifestyle is like a weaver's shuttle. You are mentioning a shuttle here. So people have been weaving long time, even in Europe. So when you talk about weaving, nobody can claim ownership. Okay. But we are talking about Kente. We serve the Ashanti king. That is the Ashanti hymn. Okay. So during that one of the war, they saw some beautiful cloth over there at Bontuku. So the chief sent people from this village to go there and study the art form at Bontuku. But then Bontuku was a trading center near the present day La Côte d'Ivoire. So when the weavers returned, they were confined in the king's palace, weaving only for the king. In the olden days, Kente was for the king alone. If you're not a king or a royal, you'll not be allowed to put on the cloth. But today, if you have your money to afford, you can buy any cloth that you want to buy. So that's the originating history that I can even give you. But there are other stories that it was Anansi.
Yes,
somebody went into the forest
yes.
and saw a spider weaving some web and then come up with that. Fine, I don't have a problem about that one. But if you go deep into the history...
It's been in existence before our time.
Yes, of course. So this is the math, but I cannot deny that history. What is the history? Yeah, but you see, one thing that I would like to make it clear, God is so wonderful. Let's look at the Eskimos. They live in a very cold area. Because of that weather, they put on a very heavy materials. Very good.
The Eskimos, you mean?
Eskimos, very good. And look at a lion. The sinner. And now more warrior and until a man is sinner. Ayesa.
Okay.
We will go said in the city. Sarah and the Diana de Etie. The person who says, Cotton, Diana Henifa. Cotton in Nian was out how. Cotton is growing in the north. And it's all steady in weaving and started from north. Even make us a crown say or Batakaria, Sabi. Now, slow for me. Sa Batakarin, I am no slow. Indeed, Mauritania, Mali, no one, you know, one you to man in there. And you've been to me in Anka, said one a day, and Manuel about and Tissa. Now, let's ask ourselves the word Kente, what does it mean? The word Kente. You see, as I told you earlier, in the olden days, Kente was for the Ashanti. And when you put on the cloth, you become gorgeous like a peacock. Over here, Kente, to say, I could never go on. And see, who front one by Kente, what they Kente to many became Kente. My name is what I must say.
I really understand.
Tisana.
It makes sense.
Very good. But when you go to Petoi, in the Volta region, they also have their history. According to them, in their language, open, K means open, T means close. That is open and close. Kente. That's also their history. Okay. But this is what I know about what my forefathers have told me.
Almost half of the population is into the production of the famous traditional Kente cloth within the entire town. Also, every household is seen engaging in this activity. The dexterity at which the people go through the weaving process is stunning to the extent that a first-time visitor will enjoy. My engagement with the workers now reveals that the unique names given to the Kente cloth comes as a result of different forms and patterns due to the name of a place, proverb, a situation or event. Way back, I never thought Kente weaving was as difficult as I am watching right now. Though it's not difficult, but I was thinking it was a very simple way of producing Kente. But as you can see, you have to do a whole lot of things to be able to get the items together to come out to become a very beautiful cloth, a very beautiful royal cloth in Africa. This is here in Ghana, in Adanwomase.
Yeah, we are now in one of the weaving centers. The major economic activity here is weaving and farming. And here, the men are in charge of the weaving. Women do not weave. So it raises the question, why? Is it that women don't weave?
Why?
We have about 3 or 4 reasons why women are not weaving here. But I am not saying women cannot weave. Women can weave, maybe weave better. Yeah, these are the reasons. Number 1 is superstition. The women have a belief that if you stay on the loom, you never give birth to a child. This is the loom.
Yeah, this is the loom.
Yeah, so they have in mind that if you stay in the loom, you don't give birth to a child. Because of that, well, that is superstition. Yeah, so they don't want to weep. It has created fear within them. Okay. Yeah. The another reason is this one. They call this breast beam. When, as a woman, when you are weaving and you become pregnant, the breast beam is going to have problems with the belly.
Yeah. Contact.
That's good. Yeah. And another reason, as I told you earlier, in the olden days, Kente was for the king. So when you're weaving with a king, as a woman, and you menstruate, you shouldn't touch the cloth. If you touch it, you have defied the cloth. So it's also one of the reasons why women are not weaving. Yeah. And the last but not the least, locally it is always the women that prepare food for that small family. So if the husband is weaving and the wife as well at the same time, who is going to prepare food for the family? So these are the reasons why women are not weaving. But if you go to Volta region, women weave all right. So we are trying to let them know that if you weave, nothing will happen. And some of them have even started. Yeah. Now, back to the business. This is the loom. We call this one beater. And this is the header. This is the pulley. This one is the shuttle. Inside the bobbin, the one that you were asking. So we put the bobbin inside the shuttle. So we have 3 types of weaving here: simple weave, double weave, and then the triple weave. For simple weave, it's always plain, like this one. There's no design.
Simple, double, and triple.
Yeah, but if you talk about the simple, there's no specific design. It's plain.
One color.
Yeah, and sometimes if there's a design, the design will be on the wall. For example, this could be black, white, on the wall. Very good. Yeah. Now, I want to show you how to weave the simple one. Okay. If you're holding the shadow with your right hand side, you put the right leg down.
The right leg down. Okay.
And then you put the shadow inside here. And then you get it. Okay. Now in the left, you put the left down.
To open.
Yes, open. And then you get it. So it will be like this. So right now I am weaving the simple or the plain weave. You can even change the color by so simple weave.
As you can see, you are welcome to order for your kente, and then I will give you a very quality and a very beautiful kente from Adanwomase, Ghana precisely. So viewers, this place is an industry on its own. Kente that is not made with a machine, but it's a handmade. It's like having a baby, nurturing a baby in a special way. You don't want your baby to get hurt. So all the kente that comes out from here is very unique, very quality. Come and explore, and let's portray Africa, Ghana precisely, to the world. Kente looks good. Please, what's the name of this kente? This is a step, one step at a time. You see, I've gotten it. I hope you're also learning to like it. Okay.
Sorry. It's just.
How do I look from? I look so gorgeous in our African royal Kente. Ghana, here we come. This is so beautiful. Look how me. Don't look at my feet. This is so wonderful. How do I look? Just check me out. How do I look? Just leave your comment below. Just leave your comment below. Isn't this amazing? This cloth is called Ohin Kumfra, which literally means only a king should own it. Don't you love it? Kindly subscribe to my channel and leave a comment as well.